Hey, hey guys, Marshall90 here. Just gonna, so, yeah. This is, Sluggish Morss at infinitum. We're finally getting to, yeah, this game. Tell me if the mic sounds any different. I'm trying to use, like, new methods. Like, I've got a bunch of filters over it, but the microphone is still peaking somehow, even though the gain's like super low. Also, I don't know, a bunch of other things. But for now, we're just gonna play this. Wait. Oh, this is fucking weird. What is this? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Since I've been playing stuff like Sluggish Morss, I've been meaning to play this game. So, yeah. Not really sure what to do. I think I'm just gonna play through this and talk about what I'm going to do in the near future. I don't know. As I play through this, I won't really explain the Sluggish Morss thing. I think for now I'm just going to, I'm just going to try and, like, explain to you guys what I've got planned. Oh, this game is trippy. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm gonna... No, wait. Okay, so, what I've got planned is I'm going to be doing a playthrough of SCP Containment Breach, Half-Life 2, Portal, and other ones. I can't remember. Why is this so slow? What's going on? Enter, please. Let's get... So, SCP Containment Breach, Half-Life 2, Portal, and then I'm going to do 2 little tutorials, I guess, about, I don't know. I recently started playing, like, Watch Dogs 2, but it's on, like, my PS4, so I'm not going to show you guys any gameplay of that anytime soon. I think I'm just gonna show you guys, I don't know, videos of how you can do cool programming stuff that I've learned in Notepad. For some reason, the frames per second, we're only running at about 25 frames per second. So if anything looks weird, yeah. This is just know, or use know. We finally made it, guys. And I don't know. The guy in the first game said give us bad culture shock. Well, right now I think it's working because I immediately see this. And, yeah. So, I don't know, the irony of this game is it's kind of like a double meaning. If you look up what ad infinitum means, it means forever and ever again repeating. But at the same time, this game is about, like, a whole bunch of advertisements, too. God damn, this game surprises you. I'd say this is the most disturbing out of the whole game series, even though it is the most confusing. Please stop what's in the background. Okay, thank you. Okay, so apparently this thing is deemed as a freak. It's not really important, but I just thought I'd point that out. What is that, like a nose? I don't even know what that is. You know what? You know what it looks like? It looks like it looks like somebody lit a joint, and then it's like halfway smoked through, and like the smoke is like hovering off of it, you know? Except they took an image of that and then just turned it upside down, and then tweaked it a bit so that it has an ear, and now it looks like that. So yeah. Also, I'm going to be doing more art streams. More art streams. I'm going to be trying to show you guys, like, documentation of me trying to make this game. And then I'm also going to try and show you guys, I don't know, just whatever I can, really. Like, the thing is, I still want to make music and stuff, but I won't get into that until, like, later. I was gonna plan on having, like, since I got my new keyboard now, I was gonna plan making music, like, really soon. But I actually feel like now that I just want to, like, hold music off for a bit longer until I get all this done. Then I'll get back into music once I actually know what I'm doing. I've got, like, I don't know, beginner's piano books here. I'm not taking lessons, but yeah. I'm trying to teach myself. Oh, there are ears there. That wasn't there before. I play about, like, half the games. Half the games I play on this are games I've played before on my own. You know, to kind of, like... Well, I mean, the way I have to record stuff is I have to, like, get stuff set up before I start recording, and I have to know how window works, and that's a human skull. Oh god.
The message is being sent. The floating spots in the unnecessary work controlled using.
This is the scene from the second game. This, you remember, like, in the very beginning, after the huge baby talking gets done telling you whatever? Eventually they say something like, yeah, whatever this is. Exactly this, almost. Except now we're in... It's in Huskus instead of, the Mother Nebula in the Sky of Yusna or whatever. Wait, huh? More and more individuals, owing to their bloodless indolescence, You know, I'm gonna stop pretending I know what words are. I've been on a stuttering spree this whole week for some reason. Right. Will aspire to be nothing at all in order to become the public. That abstract whole formed in the most ludicrously way by all participants becoming a third party, an onlooker. Do these computers not homogenize us? Homogenize us? I don't know. So yeah, from my live stream, I'm going to be, well, for my playthroughs of SCP Containment Breach, I'm going to be doing like whole entire streams, but like well, not streams, but just like a continuous recording of a video that's like controlled. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna have like, I don't know, I'm gonna have stream versions where you just sit down and watch the whole hour-long thing, if you have the time, or I'm gonna have like shorter, abridged, edited versions in like separate episodes in like controlled stuff. Also, yeah, I'm working on a surprise music project, but again, it's not gonna come out until like my music stuff is. And in more recent news, my friend Phoenix, I don't know, I've mentioned him a bit. You probably haven't gone to his channel before. Or maybe you have, I don't know. But I recently did a live stream with him, and he, yeah, him and me basically just talked about, like, in the live stream, what details we could have for games. In the entire live stream I did with him, he only talked, we only got, like, 2 suggestions for stuff, which was rocket launchers and ninjas with apples and bananas. I don't know how the fuck that second one can help me. I have an idea how to use the first one, but still, I need more tips for making a game than just apples and fruits. Give me something to work with, damn it. Making a game is hard. You can't just press the make game button, you have to put work into something. Okay, maybe it's just me, but I'm either yelling too loud or the gain on my microphone's too high. I just turned the gain down a bit. Just a bit, though. Actually, I think that fixed it. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. See if I can turn this up just a bit more. And then one becomes weary, never of the old, but of the endless new. Fritnid, old friend, this rim world beak of mine hopes that the daughter's predictions or the wishful thoughts of a dying believer of the numinous. Ask me what you wish. Ask me if I believe that we can attain an uncertain future. Well, I hope as much. Hope is our waking dream. I'm so proud of you, my genius heart, your courage awaits. See, that's the same thing, except it's different, and it's not talking about... This game's different. It messes with the lore of the game. Okay, first time I did this, I got confused as all fuck, because I didn't know how the controls worked. Not only were they stiff, they were confusing. Well, I mean, it's simple, really. All you gotta do is hold the W key and it moves forward. But it's, like, harder than you'd think. So what you have to do is just, like, come over here to the top. You're supposed to come to, somewhere on the screen. Near the top of the screen. Okay, here we go. Request 449. Codename Myopia. You there, Fritnid? It's getting cold out here. Loud and clear. Fingers are pointing at another time expression. The hell have I done to deserve this? That had better be your idea of a joke, Fritnid boy. It didn't take long to upgrade, you show him. Time to reel in the beast. You know the drill. Tell Mummy I love her. I miss you guys already. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna go with it. The thing I don't like about Ad Infinitum is, like, from the first game you could kind of be able to tell what's going on if you, like, sat down and really, you know, thought about it. But with this, and the second one really did help with, it really did help with figuring out further details of like the lore or whatever. But this game, it's just like a weirder, more artsy clone of all the other games mashed into one, and then it's somehow its own games and like subplots or whatever. But it's confusing as hell because all the dialogue's different and there's new stuff to interpret. And it makes the plot harder to figure out. Those who make the worst use of their time are the first to complain of its brevity. Somebody look up what brevity means. I'm too lazy to do it right now. I'm working. And then give me a basic synopsis. Give me like a basic summary of what they're trying to say. What's this guy? He's got weird hair. Wake up, you're being easily led and you are living in a hypocrisy. Huh. Reception. What is this? Oh hey, it's the scene from the first game. And yeah.
If there is any reaction, both are transformed. You are not what have been, you are what you choose to become.
Hey guys. I'm back again. For some reason, the game froze up when we went to this car, so I had to restart recording. Now we're back here again. As it is. I'm gonna try talking to this guy.
If there is any reaction, both are transformed. You are not what have been, you are what you choose to become.
Okay, cool.
Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will. On it fate. Here, my face. Do you recognize us? Are we old illusions or are we new scabs fresh for the picking?
I like how that doesn't really make all that much sense.
Often the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with.
Yeah, so supposedly you're supposed to know what that sign language is saying.
You don't recognize us, it's because you haven't seen us. I would know you anywhere.
True, I guess. I don't
My
know.
eyes seem familiar. I let you father's eyes, what do you heard in the press when you close that door?
How could those be my father's eyes? I've seen my dad's eyes, they're not like that. This bottom TV right here is the thing I was talking about. That's a reference to the first game. We can now see you. So if we go back up here. Very good. Yeah. And then back in here. And then there's this that looks like yeah. I had a dream where I was visited. I asked my visitor what will become of me when I die. She said, simply everything changes. The bound room. I don't think we need to go in the bound room. Wait a minute. I just realized there might be signs here on the wall that tell us stuff. So if we go to this, read it. You can tell the ideals of a nation by its advertising. We are sick and dying by the belly of a beast, and the beast is being tortured to death. Very true. Government today means giving acceptable signs of credibility is like advertising, and it is the same effect that is achieved. Commitment to a scenario. Really good. Censorship is advertising paid by the government. I warn you against believing that advertising is a science. Yes, very true. I'm kind of understanding. The science of arresting the human intelligence long enough to get blood from it. Okay, now that one I don't understand at all. So, yeah. I, recently played through that part before, and I just wanted to, like, I don't know, show you guys how it is. It's really cool. I think it's really good music. Kind of. Like, I don't know, the frequencies and everything sync up. No matter, like, what time the track starts playing. Also, in some irrelevant news, which I probably should have said before, I'm using a gamepad now instead of my keyboard, so it should be slightly easier to control. That way you don't hear the click-clacking of my keys as much. Just walking backwards. This is giant potato head guy. True. Something has to end. Seemingly something endless is impossible. Yet it is ultimately possible. I feel like it's an oxymoron almost. Because there have been, I don't know. There have been cases where things are infinite, but in terms of time and the universe and everything, something has to come to an end eventually. Question that I often ask myself. Just do it. Wait, that's how that. Usna, generator planet, only non-geocentric system, birthplace of Woodop the daughter. It's weird, because you can't go this way. And there are constantly noises in the background saying, I don't know. So it makes you think like there's something behind you. It's weird. But also beautiful at the same time. And then we just glitch off into whatever. Preferably somewhere nice. Or not. I love how, no matter how fucked things get, I still have to collect coins and shit. This is... I don't really know the words for this. I'm just going to a planet. And then... what happens? Oh, you go to the planet. What? Oh, cool, we're a different thing now. We're the thing from the first game. We're the guy's brother from the first game. Then we hop in this thing. Wait a minute, weren't we just in that? How did we... Oh, I guess because we came down out of it. I was thinking that it was like a sewer ladder or something going up. Also, that is a free key. And let's go. I suppose that's supposed to be making fun of, like, the Sluggish Morss ship. Yes. Here's, like, the one coin in the game you can't collect. And there's no jump button or anything. So yeah, actually I think I'm pretty much done talking about what I want to do. Now I'm just focused on playing this game, and then playing other stuff after this game. I grant your passage was safe. We died by projection. Why? Everything was inevitable. The Sluggish Morss had made your state inevitable. Well, we are glad. And inside, I was visited before by you, Buddha, in her time. The you that you are now made savage murder. It was not our intention. Why? That we may live to see this time again. And our has been war, a new one, I, third, am defunct. The best is to arrive, and achieve the end of the human song. You are lacking in many parsecs now. Wait, isn't it parsec measurement of distance? I can't remember. Check this Star Wars fans. Buy eyeworms. This whole game's a corporate advertising scheme. Why would I buy this anyway? They don't really seem all that great. Eyeworm changed my life now, but people really notice me. Baz from Shropshire 7. Actually, it looks like somebody used to know. That's a picture of like Ian Heacox and like, oh wait, how cool does his brain surgery flashing with a moth ever growing and some shit rock Christmas lights. He's such a guy, actually. Lips and teeth. Everyone of my words going to kill me a little more. I don't even blink. I was here somewhere not inherited. They are not. I can't read that again. They are not. Both visit and leave their own volition. I miss you so much, and I hope this message finds a well in you. We divided on uncertain terms. Everyone knew our work was divided. Let us look at the big idea. When we die and when we live, our only wish is that we will all be together again. Primitive cultures, many millennia ago, did not always behave rationally. They would dream up after places where they would be together again. Can you blame them? And there's Buzz Lightyear, Potato Head over here again, nigga. And there's that mask again for no reason. This game is so fucking tripping balls, bro.
Welcome to the Tiger Emulator Sluggish Morss. I bid you a safe journey through intertemporal space.
Hold on 1 second. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now. Alright, back to the game. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love this in the game one time. It sucks because I don't have anyone who edits my videos for me. I just do everything by myself here on Planet YouTube channel. Sitting around playing the weirdest fucking trippy games all over the internet. We'll probably talk to people, because apparently that's important for some reason. 400 billion galaxies and only one planet on which primates have become capable of language and reason, and who believe that if they make the right propagations, they will live forever. Sometimes it's like Earthbound. You gotta talk to these guys twice before they actually tell you anything. Where is the knowledge we lose information? You must strive as hard as you can to become familiar with your ignorance. Only then can you have any claim to understanding your relationship with knowledge. Okay. Next one, please. Future, we separate ourselves from the exact poor principles of our respected beliefs. The easier it is for us to cling to our faith without the fear of being bastardized with the entire tapestry of it. I feel the world is against me, and I often forget that we have got to want to fight it. Yeah, super relatable. There's only one cure to poverty: the empowerment of women. I want you to take a good long look at this. I want you to tell me what exactly is wrong with this. I don't think, and just call it a hunch here, but I don't think giving women any more power than they already have as it is would cure poverty, seeing as, number one, usually women are supposed to be going on about, or not, women just go on nowadays about how they never get anything. They think this is the 1930s, they're stuck in some time where they're still not given the right to vote or something, or whatever. So they complain about stupid shit like this, just thinking they're superior or whatever. Number two is, if you're gonna be, I don't know, some things are just unneeded to be said. It'd be like playing football and they're having some retarded ass rule saying that girls get 2 points because they got vaginas, which is stupid, right? That's the dumbest rule that shouldn't exist. Alright, football is supposed to be a game about having fun competition. It's not about the fucking NBA or NFL or whatever, and contracts and leagues and shit, or how many points you get. It's about fun and competing. What you shouldn't be competing for, however, is fucking genital racing or whatever. Giving somebody a privilege just because they have different genitals is not, it's not fair. And then going on to complain that you don't get shit just shows you're a spoiled fucking brat. If you want to celebrate being equal to each other, which is what you're supposed to be fucking doing, or what you're claiming to do, you will celebrate it by not celebrating it, which is what equal equality would be. Because think about it, there aren't any fucking men's day. There's not a fucking white man's day, or week, or month, or whatever out there. So why should we celebrate the day that, like, a certain race or gender has become quote-unquote equal by dedicating a whole day glorifying this thing that's supposed to be equal, yet pretending that it's suddenly better than us? Somehow. I just realized they could have been spending this whole time playing the game. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you'll do. You have a voice in your head constantly shattering. Silence comes at a cost. So basically what it's saying is, what you do affects the way you think, and what you think affects what you do, and that voice that's thinking will always be in the back of your head telling you, hey man, come on, what's up? Okay, I'm just gonna scroll back and forth a bit here. You guys can open this in Photoshop, piece it all together, see what it says. I'm not gonna do that for you. Nothing cares about you when you die, even the ones that love you. Now we'll move on. Learn this from space. Loud splashes the wind, but the depths of space are calm. True, because sound can't travel through space. I'm going to be right here. Life visits in those moments of tedium. The moments before you find yourself staring at a wall, waiting for the video to rewind. The time spent thinking about the now empty pillow. All things are perfect exactly as they are. I am dancing at the feet of my Lord. All is bliss, all is bliss. People with opinions just go around bothering each other. Oh my god, so true. But without opinions, we'd all be complete tools who end up killing each other and ourselves. You gotta realize that, bro. I'm not talking to this woman again. It is so hard to obey because it is so difficult to believe. Exactly, man. Like, there are all these people going around acting like whatever, man. They're acting like they know, they're down to earth and whatever. Exactly what everybody else is thinking, when the reality is there are people that don't understand, but these people are like alienated or whatever. I don't recognize you. You don't look the same. Stare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not stare is to lose oneself. Take the simplest question of whether our mortality is innate or not. As the child runs out into the traffic. I kinda get it. Sounds like some quote I would make, but I want to do like one thing. Okay, cool. Don't you love it when you have time to look up stuff, but then you don't have time to fix the stuff you're looking up and editing? The background looks so wonky. Also, is it just me, or is the background starting to sound like Silent Night? Or am I rambling? I don't know. Let's get on with the game. Seriously, it sounds like something I'd post on my Tumblr. I've been to the mountaintop and I know that I'm not going to see Memphis. It's far enough for me. I've seen all I have to. Question here, you find your own light, find your path through time, falls in the lines that can never fork. Exactly, yes! I was never your friend. Poor girl, now you're stuck here forever. I dare myself to be with him for the shortest time. The song is heard about when you die. I'm so fucking scared of being alone. I was never your friend. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Some cool images in that last section. Cool. A suspicioso coin sitting in the middle of the room for no reason. That wasn't there before. This totally can't be a trap. I wonder how it got there. Those who loved before will be brought back together. The body has needs. I'm scouts strong. Don't know what that says, but sure. The body does have needs, and if you reject those needs, then you'll become a crazy fucking feminazi fuck child. It's true. It's how it happens sometimes. Back up here. Back in here. It needs to be like a speed up button. Jabba the Hutt doesn't need any company. Ooh, another equally suspicioso coin. Let's grab it. What is this? God damn it, another advertising scheme. Enjoy death of brainwash. When does this madness end? When do I stop collecting coins to fuel my addiction? Or PCP or something, I don't know. Or maybe these are pills, I don't know. No, they're not, they're coins. In here? Oh no. It's probably in that last room, isn't it? Yep. Cool. You do whatever, man. And guess what, motherfucker? It's the scene from the second game. We are here, why? Brittany mirrors our messenger in an unknown. Was it she knows that we need? He has been visited by those that need time, as are now before, and that will be those that wait out, and the base of the projection and project freely throughout time. Those that we are deeply afraid of. What of the purpose of this message? That we can observe the time perambulator. Moors might be our way to evadable existence. Will not those that visit work to maintain that we are invited? Then we will know their intentions and face an enemy greater than our providence. Please make me stop fucking reading. I'm so tired at this point. I just want to go to bed and wake up 3 hours from now, when it'll eventually be like, yeah, 6 in the morning, or 6 or 7 in the morning. I can finally fucking work. I can start working on the game, maybe work on my game, and not watch Space Odyssey 2001. But if I remember correctly, right here should be... Yep. Don't worry guys, it's almost over. And we meet up with the mask thing again for no reason. What the fuck's with that? Like seriously, what's the purpose of this thing? Literally nothing. What are you doing, Jack? That's when I really hid the treasure. Nobody will get that reference, I guarantee you. Get it? Cause like the whole pattern or whatever of that weird tributation.
In all directions, the different galaxies, they are all moving away from us. Millions of miles per second. You, my friends, have now injected 47 planets successfully. Hundreds of failures, but 47 successes. These prolonged several seconds, time spent in generations in transit. Now, Sluggish Morss in strange slow down time. Has spelled simply several pairs the distance of 130 plus or minus 10 parsecs. The distance that would take 420 plus or minus 32.6 years, traveling at the speed of light. The journey, 3 galactic weeks. The journey outside the relative distance of Earth. The journey in which speed and distance are meaningless. But these outside around the secret universe surely points to one and altogether different universe, begging the question, which is the true universe? Where did those many years go? Which time is real? There is a third that governs the celestial bodies. Their intentions are as unknown to us as ours are to you. Silly humans, now human actions are offering the care of science. They might have wanted you to not hold them, but now, we cannot be sure. There's fate that's staring into the night and seeing no light. Is that for what we strive?
Sure is, I guess. You know what I strive for? The ending of this fucking game. Is that it? Made by Jack King Spinner. Yes! Thank you, Jack. Finished your third fucking game. Too bad your fucking fourth game was just like a 2-player app. Cop-out thing. I still liked it, but, I mean, come on, man. You can do better. I've seen you do better. That's what my teachers tell me before they turn around and fucking spit on me. And thank you, the dearest player. Oh, thank you, Jack. I know that's just a blatant fucking empty calorie lie that you programmed in the game for everyone, but thank you, Jack. That really means nothing to me. If you catch my drift, well, that's enough for this. I'm done recording. I'm gonna be moving on to another game now. So let me just get that fired up. But until then, yeah, goodbye.